Amid a global pandemic, ranchers had to get creative.
During COVID, we actually, when we backed a lot of these cattle up, we made these cattle bigger than we've ever made them, the live weight, which made larger carcass weights. So during all that, we've had a big beef supply that we were able to sell and move and had no product because of the demand.
Pete Scamardo, a rancher in the Brazos Valley, says that creativity is exactly what's needed from producers moving forward, especially those in the beef industry. He says hangups in processing and certain traditional business practices have made it a bit harder to gain a larger profit.
Usually the pork and poultry industries suffer more than the beef industry with high grain prices, but now with the value of the pork and the poultry, most of those are vertically integrated companies now that share in some of the proceeds all the way through to the retail case. They're reaping some of the benefits of the higher prices, where in the cattle industry, not as many people are in that integrated operations, so they're more limited on how they market their cattle.
Some operations are doing just that, processing their own cattle and selling it direct to markets. It's innovations like these that Scamardo says ranchers can use to make their operations more profitable.
We're going to have to be really better business people to manage our businesses now with these global markets. A global economy is something that we all have to look at now, because with all of our exports, if it's grain, if it's beef, if it's poultry or pork, whatever, it's truly a global market now, and it makes our markets maybe a little more volatile at times than we really think that it should be.
Not only taking into account how the beef gets to market in your own town, but knowing what's happening around the world too. That's a look at Central Texas agriculture from the ground up.
From the Ground Up is sponsored by Producers Cooperative, proudly serving agriculture since 1943.